What's up, Silly Vice? How you doing, my friend? It's Shogi. Screw Mondays. That's right. FU FTL and FU Mondays. But we're going to play some viewerships today. The first one we have up today, we do have that Hazard Master that we want to play other versions of, but I don't want to start with that today. I want to play a new ship to start today. So we have a ship from RPGNerdos called the Federation Octowielder. So we're going to check out that one. Federation Octowielder. Well, Shogi, at least I didn't make you play games with me yesterday. We didn't do any 7 Days to Die yesterday, which I kind of missed. I hope you'll be available next week to do that, because I missed that. Oh yes, we've lost all the unlocks on this. If anybody sends me viewerships that replace a normal FTL ship, that'll be kind of an issue because of my power going out in the middle of last week's run. There are ships waiting to be sent, so you're not running out anytime soon. You are crazy and awesome. I love it, RPGNerdos. Alright, so we got a ship today. The Octo-Wielder. Ah, I thought it was giant, but it's actually more normal size. I'm glad to see a more normal size ship. So this is from RPGNerdos, the Federation Bombardier. Let's check out what this Bombardier looks like. This ship is of Rebel design, stolen and repurposed by the Federation. Officials came to a conclusion. It was time to show what Federation could do in terms of power. Grant Rebels a death of 1,000 cuts with up to 8 weapons active at once. Really? 8 weapons active at once. There's 4 artilleries. We got a defense drone, a basic laser. 3 shields, 3 engines. Drone control with our defense drone. Alright, so it's a human ship, I guess, because it's a Federation ship. Let's see what augments we got going. Federation steel armor info. The ship's inferior rubble plating was replaced with stronger steel of higher quality, granting the ship 25% chance to resist hull damage. Multiple artilleries and this armor forced to change the original layout, forced to make shield system take up less space, which meant there was no space for a computer. Shield system cannot be manned. Is this like a rebel ship that was taken over? Oh, okay, so it was a rebel ship stolen by the Federation. Okay. If I remember what I read. Oh wow, look at, as these the artilleries, those look really cool. It looks like we have some sort of machine gun setup or something. Alright, the Federation Bombardier. Ship was refitted and modified based on rebel design. Seeing how hard flagship's weapons were to turn off, engineers decided to try it out and connected 4 weapons to 4 separate different systems. Ship was also outfitted with a stronger fusion reactor, able to deliver up to 35 power to handle the power-hungry artilleries. You're also granted a manual that reduces the cost of upgrading the reactor. Artillery-connected basic lasers have 10% accuracy bonus, might cause breaches thanks to higher penetrative power. This is kind of going for a rebel flagship kind of thing with the 4 artilleries, I guess. So 4 artilleries plus your 4 weapons. Okay. Challenge. Challenge 1, Berserker. Have your reactor handle weapons worth of 24 power. Artilleries count, drones don't. Challenge 2, Bookends. Defeat the flagship using only basic lasers as your offense. Basic lasers can be bought at a store now and are set to be on par with the most common weapons in terms of rarity. Okay, so you're not only creating ships, you're creating ship-specific challenges now, huh? Well, these are like, well, I guess how much power can these go up to? 4? So that would be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 if I do 4 basic lasers, right? So I can't do both challenges on a single run. Because if we use only basic lasers, that's only 4 weapon power in total, and these altogether are 16. So we'd have to choose one or the other challenge to go for. So interesting. Well, let's check it out. The Octo-Wielder. Do we have it, Gibbs, for the rebellion? Whoo, those are nice. Those are clean. Those look very, very pure FTL right there. Very true FTL Gibbs there. Bookends means you have to finish the game with 8 basic lasers, but still it's better to pick one challenge. 8 basic lasers? Can you fit 8 basic lasers on your ship? bookends. Or are you talking about the artilleries being considered basic lasers? 4 basic lasers in weapon control, and 4 artillery basic lasers. Okay, gotcha. Alright. Yeah, we will probably try to only do one of these challenges. We'll see if we try to do one. I like the yellow honeycomb shield going on. It's cool. Alright, let's see how these artilleries do. Oh, you have a missile. I have a defense drone now. Only 10 drone parts. We have a border. And one of our artilleries here. Demented. Well, I gotta say, I love starting with a defense drone. Definitely a fan of that. Put a pop pop. All right, 4 basic lasers, the most basic of all artilleries, and it's still better than a vanilla actual artillery. That's funny. All right, so let's put you indoors and you in. Do I have sensors? Looks like we can't get sensors. We actually can't get any other systems on this ship, so that's pretty interesting. Have you in shields even though you can't man them. So we're gonna get extra crew and they're not gonna be able to man anything, which is pretty interesting. Okay, here in 9, actually 7, 8, 9, I need to be here in 7. Yeah, here in 7. The ship does need some sort of missile defense since it cannot buy cloaking, kind of like Rebel ship with the same shape that can't get cloaking but has drones. Okay. He's running. And he's a beam master, alright. You know, I gotta say, this is one of the ships with artillery that I've seen with the least amount of craziness going on, since it's just 4 basic lasers. Who would make 4 artilleries and then make them all basic lasers? Apparently, RPGNerdos would. That ship looks tasty. Well, this is our doppelganger right here. It's the same ship design. I do like how you laid out the rooms and these basic lasers being right on this little, I don't know, nub coming out. Looks really cool. Really cool ship design. So I guess probably the challenge I want to go for is all basic lasers. I'll probably go for that. So we need to look for basic lasers at stores. So I don't know how much they'll cost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The part of the ship always made you wonder why it doesn't hold any weapon on the rebel side. Yeah. Okay, it's B hero. Oh, that's a rock dude. Pop, pop, pop. Not a bad deal, but not good enough. This shape looks so weird, rotated 90 degrees, does it? There. If a shot ever comes in from this angle, artillery's gonna blast it. Oh, okay, here we go, basic laser. Oh man, look at these weapons. Oh man. Okay. So we're gonna go for only basic laser challenge. That's what we're gonna go for. So basic laser, bring it on. We're gonna do the basic laser challenge. Only basic weapons allowed around here. Man, that was a flak and a heavy laser. I wish I had found that store in my runs last week in Hard but no pause, man. That would have been a lot better. That was almost a one-shot. 6 power, 6 shots. Usually not very good, but in Sector 1, pretty darn good. Whoa, what happened? Oh, okay, it disappears when it gets ion. Wow, that really goes far. The sheath is deep. Okay, cool. Store, we're looking for 2 more basic lasers. I will say, for this challenge, at least it's cheap to get all these weapons online. Wow, we could have had 2 flax already. Oh man, okay. They want to swap out for Clone Bay. I'd have to sell something to do that, wouldn't I? Yeah, 2 scrap shy, so maybe later we'll do that. Maybe later. Whoa. The power cost is 18. That's a random power cost for power. Did you make power a lot cheaper? Oh, found the 5 free hull damage, everybody. I found it. Right where I left it, in that asteroid field. You need to stop leaving that 5 free hull damage laying around everywhere. Power's cheaper since I have a manual. Okay. Ah, okay. 18, then 22, then 26. There's... I guess you really wanted to encourage the player to invest in the artilleries by making it only 4 basic lasers and cheap power to get into the artilleries. So, well, we'll try to play this one as intended. Basic lasers and artilleries. Let's go. Not a good deal. We do have three drone slots too, so we can go with like combat lasers and combat drones or something too. Now imagine how many weapons they can hack. That's true. This is the anti-hacking build. Just try to hack my weapons. I got 4 more artilleries where that came from. What I will say is, NG. If they do hack our weapons, I wonder how fast these artilleries are going to get, because with 4 lasers you can't get through 4 shields. So I am curious about how well only these 4 artilleries would do against the boss. Civilian? Yeah. The arties cost less to upgrade? Okay, yeah, 15 each. Alright. Okay, alright. Okay. God, the music in this game is just so good. It's just so good. So, like, these artilleries are awesome now, but when we get to the boss, I wonder how good they'll be upgraded. At max levels, 5 seconds per artillery. Oh, okay. So that's just 5 seconds per artillery. So 4 shots every 5 seconds. Will that be enough to keep shields down? I'm not sure. I think so. They're also more accurate and they breach. It's a chance to breach. 10% chance to start fires. Okay, okay. I'm gonna get power, but I also want to save enough scrap to be able to get more basic lasers. Manually search, we're doing it. Okay. How much crew can we have on this ship? Okay, we're already almost full. 5 humans, 2 NGs. This is not a very good anti-crew ship right now. We have NGs for distress. We can't do giant alien spiders. Oh, wow, okay. This uses up a drone part, and I think you even take damage, so we do this one. Nice. Alright, that's a weapon system. Just a single flak and free engine hack and piloting hack. Wow, what a balanced ship. Frickin' quadruple hacking, basically. Not really quadruple, but... good thing I have quadruple artillery. Because holy crap, that's broken. Why did my power go out in there? The hell? How did I lose power? The heck? These shnikes? Okay, alright. So we just need to make sure we have enough scrap for another basic laser. Check all the stores for basic lasers. Oh man. I've seen 2 heavy laser ones and 2 flak ones. I kinda wish I'd gotten those. But we're not doing it, even though that's an amazing weapon system. Let's go ahead and get Clone Bay. We can do giant alien spiders now. We can basically do most blue options. Power, and then we'll work on we'll do an artillery upgrade while keeping enough scrap for another basic laser as we go here. To upgrade our offense. Man, auto hackers and hackers and hackers. Y'all think I hack at FTL. Look at the AI, man. They're all hacking. True hackers are the AI hackers. Alright, let's check if there's any other fires anywhere I'm not able to see. Okay, looks good. Hey, what's up, Chuckleys at top? How are you doing, my friend? I saw your Pog Champ before I even started the stream. Pog Champ right back at you. I do have enough for another basic laser. I feel like going to all these stores is going to reduce my score and scrap gains this run, but I really do want to find that, complete the challenge, the basic laser challenge. I'll do one upgrade here right now. What's the ship? It's called the Federation Octowielder. Basically, a ship created by RPGNerdos that's supposed to be a rebel ship that's been taken over and refitted for Federation use. And it's got 4 artilleries that are just basic lasers, so it's pretty crazy. The basic laser ship, you might call it. Basic lasers for everybody. It's the most basic of all laser ships. It'd actually be a pretty good dive. But we're not diving. No cloaking, no dive. It's a based ship. There you go. So based. Which, people say that, and I don't know what that means to be based. But that's what this ship is. It's so based. Oops. Is that like biased or something else? I don't know. I'm an old person who doesn't know all the kids' terms, even though I hear them all the time since I watch video games all the time. I don't know what Sag means, or based, but I hear it all the time. 18 scrap and no bonus stuff. Okay, it's fine. Okay, Nebula or Nebula. Let's go. Guess I need to go on Urban Dictionary. Urban Dictionary for boomers. That's what I need to go to. Okay, so we're probably not going to find a lot of stores. Let's do another artillery upgrade. We can't even get backup battery on this ship, can we? You said this ship can get 35 power. How do you do that? I only see 25 power bars. Is there going to be more over here once I max it out? Or am I misremembering? I thought it said you can get up to 35 power. Maybe there's an event or something that will come up. Oh gosh. Okay, I guess I gotta do this. Friggin' OP ship here. With Kestrel A build. Good dodges though. Okay, nice. Pop, pop, pop. Man, early defense drone is really, really insanely good. Okay. Basically, once you buy the 25th power, it will reveal another column. Okay, gotcha. That's how it works. It reveals another column once you max out. Cool. All right. If I go here and see that there's no stores here, I'm gonna get another artillery upgrade. Attack the ship. Oh my gosh, you're so strong though. Wow, these ships. Black 1, burst laser 2. That's like the best build AI can have, I think. Ow, man. Ow. Cheater, 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 man. Yeah, you know what's better than 4 artilleries? A single flak and base and burst laser 2. that's just better. It's just better. Sad, but true. Oh, a breach is nice though. Okay. Okay, is there a store up here? There's not a store. Let's upgrade one more of these guys. We're gonna try to keep them upgraded kind of in similar timing here, so they time out together. Once we get the 4th one, then we're gonna save up scrap for like maybe 3rd shield or dodge or something. Maybe even get like level 2 clone bay. Is there any blue option for level 2 clone bay? I don't think there is, right? It's only level 2 heal, level 2 and level 3 heal bay. It has blue options, I think. Have I played Into the Breach? I have. We 100%ed that way back when it first came out. I think we 100%ed it. We definitely played a good amount of Into the Breach. I think the only thing I didn't do was... I forget what it was. But I pretty much did everything you could do in the... I think I did the 100% of whatever their 100% was. Which was beat it with every unit squad type or whatever. Can I recommend it? Absolutely. It's a great game. It does not have the replayability of FTL, but I have found very few games that do have the replayability of FTL, but I definitely think it's a great game. If you like strategy games, because that's what it is. It is a strategy... how do I do this? It is a... It's like Advanced Wars, Final Fantasy Tactics, that kind of game. How do I do this? I want to see these jumps and then get back. Because if I have a store, it's up here. There's no efficient way to do it. This is kind of a trolley layout a bit. Chase them? Nice, okay. That actually worked. All the borders, though, man. All the borders. The doges. Wow, this guy's got 2 shields and a value point in sector... What sector are we in? Sector 3? Or sector 2? Isn't this sector 2? No, this is sector 3. Okay. Alright, alright. Value point and 2 shields. It's rare in sector 3, but alright, alright. Yeah. 69 scrap, the perfect amount of scrap, everybody. Oh, there's a store. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to go here, here, and then down through, probably. And even if there's a store up here, will I hit it? You know what? I might. I might backtrack to hit another store up there. Just to try to find our 2 other basic lasers. I'll buy 3 fuel, sure. Okay, distress. We'll probably hit that on the way back through, or back around. Alright, what do you got? Basic laser? No basic laser. Alright, let's go. Couple repairs. No other store. This. Okay. Next power and shield is the next goal. Okay. That's a beam 2 drone, alright. So it looks like at max power, these artilleries are gonna fire faster than the actual basic lasers will. Because basic lasers are what? 9 seconds? 8 seconds? 10 seconds? Somewhere around there. I see you too have a basic laser. Well played. Well played. Basic laser versus basic laser. Who will win? My basic lasers are more basic than your lasers. I have the most basic lasers in the galaxy. Finally a worthy opponent. That's right. Yeah, we definitely get 6, but if we get 6, do we get this in 5? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. I see your basic lasers are just as big as mine. I think this will work. I am the definition of basic. Especially when talking about lasers. Yeah. How many ways can we taunt somebody using the word basic? You think you're basic? Let me show you the epitome of basicness. Like a weird anime taunting going on. His basicness is over 9,000! What? Over 9,000? Nobody is more basic than me. We actually got dodge training. Nice. What is the charge time on the basic laser? It's 10. Okay. Okay, it is 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3. That's gonna be really close. I hope we're gonna be able to get it, because if not, I will have lost 1 jump here. The weapons. Oh my god, that guy's actually really strong. Yeah, he's got all his weapons online. Okay. You're scary. I guess we have a lot of value points, though. Okay. Only the heavy laser online? Okay. Flagship's getting wrecked by basic lasers. That's going to be one heck of a story to tell by their admirals if they survive. I love how with your ships, RPGNerdos, you design them in a certain way, and then you like taunt them. I made this ship, but you're gonna die by basic lasers, so sucks to be you. It's like, just kicking them while they're down. Okay, so let's go 1 more power, and then it's gonna be shields we're going for next. Well, already upgraded, it will be like a double Vulcan, you think? I don't know if it'll be quite as fast as double Vulcan. I think it might not be quite as fast as double Vulcan. They're at, what are they at, 5 seconds? So it's 4 shots every 5 seconds, and then if we have 4 basic lasers, it'll be another 4 shots every 10 seconds. So I'm bad at math, so I'm not sure exactly what that equates to, though. Because double Vulcan is 2 shots every 1.1 seconds. Is that what the Vulcan max spin up is? Is it 1 or 1.1? I can't remember. But so that would equal, if we get 4 every 5, they get 2 every 1.1. That's 4 every 2.2 or something. So yeah, I think it's like half as, it's like, that's like a, almost like it's like a single Vulcan. Damn, I missed it. Even with the lines, you can't tell precisely with Nebulas, so I should have gone there and just ignored the distress. Oh well. Debated by distress. Oh, free ion bomb. Okay. Rebel or Slug Home Nebula? Well, we don't have a lot of green options up here, so almost completely mirrored. The question is, do I want a potential force slug or a potential force abandoned? Abandoned 6 would be bad. Let's go rebel control then. Save up for shields while also leaving enough to buy a basic laser at a store. Alright, first 3 shield ship we fought. Definitely need our 3rd shields. No doges for us, damn. I will definitely say this is a unique build of a ship. I'm still not convinced it's a good build of a ship, especially if we're gonna get 4 basic lasers as our final supplemental weapons. Is there that much viewership so you can stream a couple once a week? Yes, because RPGNerdos sends me basically 2 ships every time I run out of his 2 ships. RPGNerdos is single-handedly keeping the viewerships afloat right now. I want to get the value point there right now. RPGNerdos and Slow Rider. Because SMPK Insurrection has a lot of ships too. So those two are single-handedly, are double-handedly keeping us afloat. Oxygen for 18. Not that good of a deal. Okay, there's a store. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we got 2 stores. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can check both if I go to this one now. First laser 1. You know, that's not basic enough for us. We need more basic lasers. Sorry, learn to get basic laser. Yeah, alright, rock dude. He's trained in engines. Let's just have him. No, we're not gonna have mind control counter. So probably really want a slug pilot if we can get one. Oh, Freedom Intruders on board. Okay. Okay, we have a store after this. All right, let's go to the store. We'll finish these guys off. Name the Rock Dwayne. I don't do things like that. I'll name them after players that they want them to be, but I'm not gonna do a trolley. You know, Dwayne the Rock Johnson. I mean, unless the ship is designed around that, I'm not doing puns for names. That's what I'm saying. No pun names. Redeems Hello Ran for 100 channel points. What's up, Wonder Pig? Man, I cannot find my basic lasers. Apparently they're not basic enough. Alright, we got our shields. Puns for names. You need a really good reason to convince me that'll do that. And it's funny is not a good enough reason. What's up, Nietzsche? As much as I love Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I don't actually have a strong opinion either way on Dwayne The Rock Johnson, actually. He's buff. That's my opinion on him. He's buff. Explosive Ash is late. This is so absurd. Blame UK's universal credit system and you getting a job. Okay. I will totally do that. No double rewards at times. Okay, well, let's get power. And, let's see here.
If you like it, then you better put some bits in it. If you like it, then you better put some bits in it.
Hey, it's Payday! Thanks for the 2,000
It's Payday,
bits.
that's what's
Payday
up.
for you and me, apparently. Thank you, Nietzsche. That is so generous, my friend. I don't know what bit song just played because I didn't get to hear it, but oh wait, I only have one bit song, so I do know which bit song it was. Okay. 6 shots. Like this weapon system, unless I do get like if the stores don't have basic lasers, like our build is this is gonna be my weapon system if I tunnel that hard. We need an NG sector that's got a lot of stores so we can have the higher chance to find the basic lasers. If I just tunnel too hard on doing the challenge, I might not be able to kill the dude. Alright, it's a map. A little late, but that's fine. I think we got all our stores anyway. Well, happy Payday to you, Nietzsche. Payday is best day, right? Payday, best day. I'm gonna have all our shields available for when the ion goes off. Oh, I should have gone for cloaking. Yeah, it's fine. Oh. Okay. Oh, artilleries. Oh, they actually did hit, though. Wait, maybe this shield is green. I thought it was yellow, honeycomb color. Now it looks kind of green. Somewhere between those, I guess. The triple hit for him. There we go. This class just recommended your favorite book, The Checklist Manifesto by Atul Gawande. You're in a classroom learning evolutionary architecture. Evolutionary architecture. What is that? Is that an architecture thing or like animals that build stuff like ants? Evolutionary stuff. I don't know. Sounds pretty crazy, honestly. All the artilleries? Yes, there you go. This is definitely an artillery ship. Okay, please don't let them run. Okay, nice. How to design a product's architecture to make it easy to evolve. Okay. A product's architecture. Gotcha. I don't know what that means. Cool. Sounds very business worldy. go. This guy's gonna get out, isn't he? Okay, no, he's not. Good. Alright, I just got a second map. You know what goes great with a map? A second map. It's like second breakfast. You can never have enough maps or breakfasts. Apparently. And let me get 1 power. Now we're saving for basic lasers from the store. So we're all about finding stores in this NG sector just to get our last 2 basic lasers. It's like when a Zerg becomes a creep colony. That is evolutionary architecture, right? Okay. Product could be a factory, software, anywho, back to lurk mode. Alright, Jerry lurking. Alright, human crew gets me a mantis. I am full up on crew though. This is a free engine upgrade. So I could either vent a human for a mantis, which is nice, but I'm just gonna go for this. As much as I want a mantis, I want to not spend scrap on upgrading my ship more right now. That's the true meaning of Christmas. Not spending scrap to upgrade your ship. The true secret of mana. Rock armor. Nice. It's the second time we've gotten that event. I could vent the human for no reason. We get the best of both worlds. There you go. Oh, man. Fighting some strong ships, and our offense is not getting any stronger. Okay, they're in my drone control. There they are. I feel like I'm getting so debated by trying to do this challenge of only basic lasers. This feels so weak. Try to challenge. It's our defense drone keeping us in it. Okay, pretty good doges there at least. We're just gonna vent them. We're not even gonna mess with fighting a mantis. Just vent. Just get vented. Go away. Nobody wants you on our ship. Good doges though. If only you could aim, the artillery would be OP. Artilleries would be so much better if you could aim them, yes. Okay, that's a nice double reward though. Alright, store. I need a... If they don't have a basic laser here, I'm just gonna have to buy another weapon. Okay, well they have no weapons. Well, that makes that an easy decision. We're gonna have to not get either challenge done, probably. Wow. Just to think, because of this challenge, I skipped 2 flaks and 2 heavy lasers this run so far. That's what you're doing to me right now. You did this. RPGNerdos, you did this. Oh man, I have to be here in 3. Even if there's another store up here, there's no way I can even get it. Speed up 2 of them. Not being able to aim 4 of your 6 shots really is a huge nerf, yeah. Gosh. I mean, I guess I prefer them having big missiles to anything else. They're in my shield room. Okay. That was a single NG. Okay. And actually, I think this might be worse to upgrade them if they're not all timed out. Yeah. I need these to go back to the same timing here. Oh, the flak just did what it's supposed to do. It Actually distracted the defense drone. Thank goodness for that dodge. That would have been horrible. Because a Hermes or a breach or something there. I skipped flax and stores. That's sacrilege. I need to compensate by venting more humans. I may just have to do that. Okay. Just imagine with Clone Bay, I can vent humans infinitely. Unlimited power of human venting. That's right. Double defense drone. Okay. Yeah, I knew there was going to be a store there. Knew it. Knew it. Knew it. That's a pulsar. He doesn't have cloaking. Does have mind control, which sucks. Okay, this is fine. I'll vent him. Be prepared to be vented, human. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, well, second defense drone. You're stupid. You're a piece of shiznit. You stupid Steve. Frickin' stupid ass Steve right there, man. And he's running too? Are you frickin' kidding me right now? You're running. Get wrecked. There was an event or maybe a room that let you exchange crew for scrap. Different amount for different species. How much scrap would be a fair trade? So you're basically saying sell crew? How much should crew be able to sell for? I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, that's a lot of pew-pewnage, but let's go. You have mind control too? Oh, damn it. Damn. Yes, you fix what you broke, filthy human. Zero dodges. Great. Wonderful. Amazing. Thanks, game. Nope. Don't need another NG right now. I know what I really need is a weapon. And silly me. Skipping flak and heavy lasers earlier, trying to do your challenge. Crew should sell for 70% of the original price. Well, that would make a human sell for 30 something. Who's the most expensive crew? The Zoltans are like 60, I think. Alright, Slug 7. Or Slug 6, I should say. What's up, Munsley Dale? More suffering today? Well, it's viewership day, so normally I hope not to suffer. But this 4 artillery, and the artilleries are basic lasers, feeling pretty weak. We should at least have one store up in these empty jumps up here. Which means it's probably the one that's going to be a waste of a jump. Or inefficient, I should say. Man, do I get the slug for piloting? No, I'm not gonna spend scrap on it. Okay, it's not a store, alright. Well, we're almost max level on artilleries, and still, it's just feels really weak. Hey, they fire faster than our basic lasers, though. Actually, timing-wise, level 3 might be the best. It looks like that's closest to the basic lasers. Slug and Slug Control Nebula would have been good. No surrender. Oh, you mean buying one? Well, I'm hoping to get one for free, right? You can find... Oh, gosh. Can't you find, Sloknog, or does that have to be Slug Homeworlds? Oh, jeez, really? NG and a rock could not put a fire out before it caused damage. Really, game. Guess I should be getting some value points, but 2 to 3 stores in Zolden. What is this? Slug sector. So, man, mind control, teleporter. I'm not teleporter. Clone bay, double ion, mini beam, 4 shields. What a broken ass ship you have. Surprised you didn't get this ship back a battery, honestly. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to run from this fight, I think. Ah, Jesus. Okay, good dodge at least. Can I please dodge? Okay. Alright, we have shields again. Wow, we're getting destroyed by a mini beam right now. That's hitting. Alright, F this fight. This is... I was joking about this ship earlier. This ship is really weak. Leave. I can't even take fights right now. Artilleries that are basic lasers, unsurprisingly, suck. Unsurprisingly, are stupidly weak. My goodness. What's up, Zilly? How's RNG? It's fine. It's the viewership we're playing that's really sucking right now. I should have just bought weapons earlier, not trying to play the challenge, man. I didn't think it would be this weak. I thought that the artilleries would be better at full charge, but they are just they're basic lasers. Oh my god. Mantis border in a slug sector, of course. Why not? Why freaking not, man? How you doing, Master Grisor? Okay, well, we need a weapon at this door, like, horribly, horribly badly now. Horribly, horribly badly? Yes, that's totally what I said. Wow, man, this is like 5 stores in a row that have had no weapons. Damn it, why'd you have to add the challenge to this, RPGNerdos? If you hadn't had the challenge, I would've just bought good weapons earlier. I'm gonna blame RPGNerdos for adding that challenge. You baited me, man. Totally baited me into thinking that artilleries could do anything in this mod. You had the situation on Crystal B. What, not finding weapons? Yeah, it's a common thing in FTL. I had the option to buy really good weapons and I didn't take it because I got baited by a challenge. I'm gonna take this missile, aren't I? Oh, come on, come on, come on. Is that in time? Nice. How many fire bombs have we run into now? See, we can't even get through 4 shields consistently with these really, really crappy artilleries. Stop firebombing my shit. You piece of shiznit. Okay, he's out of shield. They're out of missiles. Challenges are meant to be a bit unfair, aren't they? Sure. I shouldn't do a challenge on a ship I've never played before, though, so it's my own fault. Of course, I will say it's pretty unlucky that I found 5 stores in a row with no weapons, though, so... Oh, this is so boring. Sitting here and waiting on artilleries. Ugh. The lasers do look cool with the blue charge thing. One word pain, just one word slow. It's just so slow. I can't believe I have 12 power invested in basic lasers right now. 14 power invested in basic lasers. Oh my god. I'm trying to understand the design decision on this RPGNerdos. Did you really think 4 basic lasers plus 4 artilleries could kill the boss? Did you complete your own challenge? I'm curious if you actually completed your own challenge or not. Because this is one of those hurry up and wait type of moments right here. It's a good thing this guy had double missiles, because if he still had weapons that didn't run out of consumables, I would be never doing this. You did complete the basic laser one? How long did it take? I feel like you would have to sit there forever to actually kill the boss. Oh, I didn't buy O2. That's my mistake. Damn it. I think I have to run here. With cloaking and free O2 hack, I don't think I could kill this guy before I would start losing all my crew. Okay, we got cloaking offline, that's good. We might have a chance now. Yeah, that's good dodge. Sadly, that was good dodges for him too. If he cloaks again, I'm running. Okay. Yeah, we're starting to get vented. All right, we gotta leave. Oh man. Oh wow, free repair. Okay, do you please have weapon? Oh my god, 6 stores in a row with no weapons, man. 6 goddamn stores in a row with no weapons. This is insane. Why is a clone base room interior in a doors room? Because somehow RPGNerdos keeps doing this design where when you can't see and I don't know, it's weird. If you don't have anybody in clone bay, it's not there. It's the Schrodinger's clone bay. When you move in the room, it moves. And I don't think RPGNerdos knows how he does that, but it's happened multiple times. It's weird. I know. Where are the damn weapons, man? It's crazy. I guess I could get level 202 and go back and do this fight. I think I can do that. Right, let me go back. Oh, the hacking actually stops if you do that. I have never tested that before. Okay. Did I do the singing gig I mentioned last week? I did. It went really well. Had a good concert last night. It's probably why my voice, if anybody noticed, sounds pretty raw right now. But it was really good. I sang the Brahms Liebeslieder waltzes and a chamber orchestra played Camille Saint-Saëns' Carnival of the Animals, which is a really cool piece. That was a lot of fun. Went really well, had a good audience. A faulty clone bay randomly changes the species of any cloning crew. That would be a fun mod. Yeah. Okay, we got a revenge on this guy for hacking my O2, I guess. Okay. Alright, well, that's an NG sector, so if we're gonna find a store with weapons, this would be the sector to find it. Stress, no, I need stores. All I need are stores right now, with a weapon. Like, even one good weapon would be good. You know what, I don't want to fight, I didn't even want to fight you, cloaking missile laser ship. Thanks for the free stuff. We're so weak, I will take any offer of not a fight. Hacking, double missile, and some sort of crazy... You know what? F it. This ship is so weak, I'm not even taking these fights right now. I need at least one more weapon to have a chance right now. Wow, man. Wow. What about a combat drone? Now that's an option, but wow, it's really expensive power-wise to try to do that. I feel like I need something like this, though. In order to get that online, 1, 2, power. Okay. Let's do this. Combat 2 drones are actually our offense now. This is better than anything else we have right now. I have the clone bay. Oh, damn. I think this is actually the second Combat 2 drone I've even seen, so... What sucks, though, is a single anti-drone drone will screw our offense. Can you go in there? You can. Okay. Oh, don't be vented. Good, just enough, almost just enough dodges, almost. Drone, anti-drone, death drone is painful drone, and no anti-missile drone doesn't help the power situation going into drone. Correct. I mean, I guess I'll still check a store. Because if there's a basic laser, I'll probably still buy it. There's a reloader. Okay, reloader helps our artilleries. How much fuel do I need? 7. We'll do that much. Does the offense drone 2 is slower when you have it than when enemies have it? No, I don't think so. I'll buy 1 fuel. I will say that drones move at different speeds depending on the size of the ship, though, I think. Oh, wow, we can't even get all of our jumps with this sector. Like, oh man, what a terrible sector. Okay, well, we got a pike beam. Alright, that's a weapon. I can get it online. Power, weapon. How about we do this for now? Wow, that's a good crew right there. Free Zoltan. It's power. I mean, power costs us, what, 22 right now? And I'm full crew? Nah, I'm not gonna take it. Because if I get more scrap than it costs to get a power... Oh, I forgot to actually turn my defense drone on. How much scrap did I get? 65. Yeah, that's definitely better. Just got a flashback when your enemy had an offense drone Mark II with a pulsar, you died. Yeah, pulsars are one of the scariest things you can find if you are going with if you have an enemy. Pulsar with an offensive drone is really scary. Really strong. Okay, so we need 2 more drone power, 1 more weapon power, and a lot of actual power. And with no cloaking, I need force shield. There's no way I'm going to get everything I need right now. There's no way we get enough scrap for all this. Hey, I feel like that's a theme of RPGNerdos ships. Super expensive builds that turn out to be a lot weaker than I think they will be. I'm starting to feel like your ships are like the thing that I get onto Multiverse about. Not enough scrap and too expensive to do what they're designed to do. In there, don't we? Alright, send you to fix the breach. And actually, I can just open the doors. Hold on a second. Come on, O2, come on. Ah, whatever. Okay. I need 1 more power. I'm gonna have to swap between combat and defense during the boss fight, because if I don't get force shield, there's no way I'll win the boss fight, I don't think. The challenge is a difficult one, not gonna lie, it does cost to get stuff online. Well, it's the systems. Even though you made them cheaper, I mean, maybe I've gotten low scrap this run, but I don't feel like this run has been especially low scrap gain, honestly. And I still haven't maximized this. It's just, lately, your more balanced ships are still strong, but it's all the extra stuff makes it harder to get other stuff online. I don't know if what I'm saying makes any sense. God damn it. Hack my drone control. Fuck this game, man. Excuse my language. His combat drone just blocked our defense drone shot. Yes, the boss fight is more difficult on higher difficulties. right. Okay. Pretty sure I have to do Force Shield if I'm gonna have any chance against the boss, since we don't have cloaking. Also, the missile and laser rooms are connected to the rest of the ship, so you can't board those rooms. And then other stuff that I can't think of. That's the main thing. That's different. I don't know if there's other stuff that's different, but that's the main one. Okay. Double ions. The super drone barrage is bigger on higher difficulties? Okay, that I didn't know. I think I'm gonna have to just do this. Yeah, the phase 2 power surge, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay, just enough dodges there. Okay, well. Guess where we're losing power? Shields. Damn, really? That didn't go offline? One off, he's gonna do big old chunk of damage right here. Oh, man. I've already gotten a repair station. We're going to the boss fight with a handicap now. Unless we get crazy dodges. It's actually pretty good dodges to only take 1 damage there. I think we have a resist. Okay, alright. That is cool. That is cool how that works. The extra power there. So I can do combat drone. Man, I wish this ship had backup battery. Like, I didn't even fully upgrade the artilleries. We still don't have enough power for everything. That's what I mean when it feels weird, the balance on your ship. It just feels weird to me. He's got an anti-drone, so this guy has effectively 5 shields, so. I should just have not gone for the challenge. It's my own damn fault, I guess. I should have just bought good weapons, not trying to do the meme. Okay. That's the anti-drone down. For who knows how long. Oh, okay. Oh, nice! We actually shot down the anti-drone drone. That's beautiful. How did this happen to my drone? What did it get shot down by? I don't even know. Okay. Alright. So going to the boss fight, I need 3 power to have all of my engines and the combat drone online. 1, 2, so I can't quite do that. Can't get any value points. Alright, it's gonna be a tough one, man. It's gonna be a tough one. That's the best hack. If I could have chosen a hack, it would have been that or doors. So, I'll absolutely take that. Well, defense drone was kind of a Steve there. Okay, nice breaches. I feel like phase 3 of this fight is going to be really, really hard. Especially if this fight has a whole bunch of extra crew, like seems to happen a lot with your ships. Because I'm not going to be able to get any crew kills with this build, that's for sure. And I don't know if there's extra crew over on a ship because sensors are not allowed to be bought on this ship, so I don't know. Found recently that higher layers of shields recharge faster. You didn't know that before? Really? Are you sure that's not just because at the higher levels you have higher training? I've never heard that before. I've never heard of that, of higher level shields recharging faster. Okay. Alright, 5 damage so far, although we had 1, I think, before going to the boss fight. Okay. You came in 384th. Alright, well, grats. That seems pretty good placement, I think. (384th). Did you compete on Sunday? Did you advance? I guess I didn't follow that, so I don't know if you qualified there. I got 244th. Really? I could have gone top 100. Well, I wanted to, but I just couldn't. I had a concert last night, so I got 244th. Well, what I will say is, I think I'm gonna compete again next month. So, next time I think I will actually have the opportunity to try to go for it. So, this month, I knew from the beginning I wasn't going to be able to compete, even if I advanced, so it was a good practice. It was a good practice round. You trying to hit 4K today? Nice. I hope you make it, my friend. Okay, 34 scrap. Can we get anything? Oh, that's exact. I feel like you calculated this power cost somehow, because I at exactly 18 scrap earlier I was able to get a power. At exactly 34 scrap I can get a power. Nah, I think I'm actually gonna get a value point in piloting here. Are you psychic, RPGNerdos? I feel like you're psychic. The boss doesn't get extra crew, judging by the code. You remember to remove them this time. Okay, good. What is not good is... I don't have mind control counter, so they could mind control my pilot. So you got 384th and I got 244th. Yeah, I would have had to have gotten first place to have advanced, so there was a chance I advanced, but it's okay. It was a good first time experience for the tournament. I look forward to trying again next month. I just wasn't expecting the rounds to take so long, man. It was what, 4.5 hours? So I just couldn't do that last round. Okay. Okay, he boards in there. Okay, that's pretty good for us. I'm gonna vent you out of there. Okay, shot 1. Oh, and dodged the other 2. Perfectly calculated. And balances all things should be. Okay, don't die, please, though. Alright, here comes the thing I've been afraid of this entire time. The overcharge. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. I'm about to have no dodges for this. Don't hit my clone bay. Hits my clone bay, I'm so screwed. Okay, alright, something's on fire. One of these artilleries is on fire. Has to be one of those two, okay. Okay, well, come on through so I can do that, close this door. Okay. Get vented. And you go do that. Who's my weapons guy? I don't even know. James. Okay, so if I move you over here. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. Oh, here comes the missiles. We shoot one down? No, but you can block it with your face. Okay. Oh, my shields though, man. My shields though. Oh, you're vented though. It's gonna be really close, I feel like. GG cookie time. Okay, well, we didn't get your challenge. Your challenge of 4 basic lasers. But we got there. Oh man, the Octo-Wielder. That was it's a challenging ship. When you're putting potentially 16 power into 4 basic lasers, that's rough. Certain lobbies go extra long each round, yeah. 244th is at the Seaborgium medal. Sure. Check that score. Okay, 4738. That was lower than I was expecting. That was a really low amount of scrap. I don't know if that's because I was searching so hard for stores and wasn't getting scrap. I mean, I need to just start getting good weapons when they're offered, not go full meme every time. I'm trying to go full meme on every single one of RPGNerdos ships, and it's making it really hard to get, like, strong, fully built runs, it feels like. But okay, at least we got there. Octo-Wielder is an interesting one, because you did make the artilleries and power cheaper. I feel like the challenge I should have gone for was the one just getting a crap ton of power into weapons. Because that one I wasn't like locked in finding any specific type of weapons, so. Alright, pretty interesting ship. Cool concept, and not as strong as I was expecting it to be with how low scrap I got. If I got more scrap, I could have got the max level on the artilleries, maybe. But I feel like if I invested all the way in the artilleries and didn't get defense, I probably wouldn't have been able to survive that. That's my guess. So, really quickly, my friends, I'm Sam Stretch, use the restroom. We're going to come back and do another run. I want to do the Hazard Master again and do a different version of that, because we did the black hole version of that last week. So we'll do a different version of the Hazard Master next. When we come back, that's what we'll do. So, my friends, thank you all for hanging out. I'll see you in just a bit, my friends. Let me go grab a snack and use the restroom. Be right back, all.